Yo, what up, gamers? It's your boy JJJacksfilms, and today we're gonna watch TikToks that'll put down your dog.
Y'all ever wondered how they put the hair on dolls? It's like a sewing machine that's just like...
Oh, gamers, I hate to say it, I've seen this exact video on Lay Reddit. Hey, shout out to Lay Reddit Army. You know, hey, thanks for the gold kind, stranger. I've seen this video before. It doesn't take away my fascination with it. Doesn't take away from just the raw power this video holds. It's still just a phenomenal piece of work. What a sight to see, the hair shooting out of the doll's scalp, just like a real person's, you know, just albeit much faster.
Sews it into their skull.
Yeah, honestly, and sewing is just one of the many talents I don't possess. Honestly, you could fill a planet with all the talents I don't have. But the science behind this, the physics behind it, I will never get. It's in fact, I think even I showed this to my wife, and she was all like, I don't get it. And I told my wife, I don't get it. And so we're just a couple of nobodies that just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And gamers, let us know in the comments below if you get it. Do you get the science of sewing, the physics behind it, where the hair is shooting out of, you know, because it's a little above my pay grade, you know. I'm all ears and all eyes to read your textual simplifications and explanations.
That was kind of satisfying. Also, watch your finger.
I know, right? Like that's, jeez. So Sniper Wolf, you and I are you know, birds of the same feather. It seems very dangerous. And look, you can actually see that prickly needle there, right, in that frame. I'm thinking no thanks, you know what I'm saying? I'll let someone else do that. And this person's not even wearing those fancy little thumb guards that you'd see in Monopoly. It shows how little thimbles shows how little I know in the world of sewing. You know what I'm saying? If that were me, I wouldn't be wearing thimbles. I'd be wearing thimble gloves. I'd be wearing a chain link armor. You know what I'm saying? That medieval knights would have worn, you know, Lord of the Rings or whatever. You know, I ain't taking any chances if my fingers have to get that close to a needle that punctures something at such an insane rate that I can't even physically replicate it with my fingy. No, thank you. Pass.
You get your thumb a little too close, you're gonna have a lot of hair and blood coming out of it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you beat me to the punch there, says the Sniper Wolf. You know, this could turn into a gore fest very quickly if you're not careful. So again, I'll take the chain link mail gauntlets. Yeah, hey, give me some Thanos gauntlets. You know what I'm saying? Give me some Infinity gauntlets, just so I can manipulate time, space, and needles surrounding me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we kid.
This does not sit right with me.
Why does this not? Oh, sorry, wrong button. Why does this not sit right? Oh, are we faking? We are faking. We're faking a brick pattern using the gullibility of our senses. This is phenomenal, gamers. Look at that. We're using some fake stone material, and we are very rudimentarily replicating the pattern of stone and brick being placed meticulously, but it's not at all what's happening here. It's all an illusion of the optical sort.
Not even real brick.
Right? Thank you, Sister Sniper Wolf. We are equally angry. Maybe not angry, but I don't know. It's just it's like learning that magic's not real for the first time. You know, the magician just took me behind the curtain and showed me how he pulled a rabbit out of the hat. You think you want to know until you know, and then it's like, oh, the magic's gone. So now I know bricks aren't real.
Why? When we can just pay this guy to carve funny lines into the wall.
And exactly. Here's the thing. I don't know how long this person has been doing this craft, right? I'm certainly not about to call them out on it, but me thinks it's a bit slapdash and a bit chaotic, a bit hazardly drawn and carved out. Gamers, give me that at least, because I mean, come on. If I paid a bricklayer, you know, to lay a foundation and to create the walls for my home, and I walked out to this, I think me thinks I'd be wanting my money back because look how slapdash this looks. Chaos. Chaos. Hey, dictionary, show me the definition of chaos through a picture. Oh, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know, we kid. We have fun here.
Just to make it look fancy.
I don't know, fancy. I don't know if I'd call that fancy. You know, that slapdash. I sound like a broken record. But slapdash.
You guys aren't ready for this. This is how they make the mochi donuts.
I have a confession, gamers. Not only have I never had a mochi donut, I've never even heard of one. So I'm not even sure what to visualize here.
First, you start with this glorious lump of dough.
I would call I think the scientific term is a glorp of dough. You know what I'm saying? You know how there's like a murder of crows and a school of fish. That's a glorp of dough. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, leave your comments below in the comment section. Let me know what you call that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm calling it a glorp. that's GLORP a dough.
Oh, would you look at that? She thick, she dummy thick. I might risk it all for this dough. And then it's just like,
oh. No, I don't think I've ever had these before. I'm more of a classic donut boy. You know, call me boring, you know, call me basic. But I do like a big old donut, especially a Boston cream. You know, technically not really a donut because there's no hole in the Boston cream. But man, in my youth, in my childhood days, I would pester my parents petulantly for a Boston cream donut. What can I say, gamers? I like the cream filling, you know. But let's see what these little bad boys turn out to be looking like.
it's like pops out the molds, just straight into the oil. And then lo and behold, the donuts.
The shapes are very cool. I will say that the shapes, a lot of sides. That's more than 10. You know, if you count the lines, you know, even if you boil this down to like a basic PlayStation 1 polygon 3D model, that's more than a dodecahedron. You know what I'm saying, gamers? That's a lot more than 10 sides.
Gets dipped into the icing.
Is there a filling in these? I wonder. Because I don't know.
Oh, that is so satisfying. These are ubi flavored mochi donuts, which are absolutely.
And you know, it's so nice. She's playing it twice. I do like that. A little, hey, that's what we call replay value in the biz, you know? But we're seeing it made again, and they don't look nearly as purple once they're all deep fried and mass produced. I wish, if there's a way, gamers, if there's a way to preserve that beautiful purple coloring, you let me know, all right? And contact your local senators, and let's keep them purple, because they look great purple.
Delicious. No slime bamboozling here. Gotta smack the donuts when they're that thick.
Okay, well, I don't know if there's I don't think there's any reason to make this video needlessly PG-13. But you know, it's a fun visual to be sure. Hey, let's react to another TikTok.
Y'all got an old door? Is he painting it to look like wood? Okay, this guy.
Oh my goodness gracious. Are we living in the Matrix? What's real? What's not? Is anything real? You know, this is why he thinks I'm starting to shift into a nihilism here, because nothing we do or say or create matters, because it's all fake. You know, it's just phenomenal. This door, which, gosh, this door looks like it has seen better days. You know, this door looks positively post-apocalyptic. But this legend is giving it a gilded appearance. You know, a very lovely wooden sheen. It's phenomenal. And you think like, oh yes, it's made from only the most expensive, you know, oaken materials. No, it's just painted on like a big old paintbrush.
Kind of blowing my mind.
It's like Photoshop. This person might as well be clone stamping a prettier door onto an uglier, older door. And I am mystified. Honestly, that brick thing earlier, that threw me off. You know, that threw me for quite a loop, gamers. But this, I'm wondering, was my grandma ever real? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we kid. We're just kidding, you know. Gam was awesome.
Mine right now. How do you take an old door and then just paint it to look like a brand new wooden door?
I don't know either, Sister Sniper Wolf, but here we are seeing it before our very eyes. And you know, there's a saying, right, where science was once believed to be magic, or science is shoot, what's that saying? Magic. Science is basically magic. If we took our technologies that we have today, that we possess today, and traveled back in time to the 1600s or so, we would be probably burned and drowned as witches, right? Because they're like, what is this? What is this magical device with glowing lights and flashy pictures? We would be deemed witches. We'd be tried at Salem and punished and taken care of, right? But here we are. This looks like science from our future. It looks like someone just dropped in from the year 3000 and showed us how to door paint. It's just crazy. You think you've seen some things. You think you know a lot. And then here I am being taken to school.
That's pretty cool.
I took the words right out of my mouth. It's very cool.
Glass cracked for an aesthetic look.
Glass cracked for an aesthetic. Dude, first off, those are some hot bars. I like to hear Eminem or any other, your favorite rapper here, spit some bars like that. Glass cracked for aesthetic look. It doesn't rhyme, but it has a cool rhythm to it. Almost iambic pentameter. But this is fantastic and phenomenal. That we're actually ruining the structure, the integrity, the structural integrity of this glass side paneling, protective paneling, so that you don't, slip and fall and break a bone or two. But it's cracked.
Wait a second, you just broke it. You broke the glass. Personally, I like how it looked before.
I agree. It was fine. Hey, you know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Well, look at that. They broke it, and then they think they fixed it. Me thinks there's a paradox in there. Gamers, let me know in the comments below if you think it was fixed before it was even broke.
So you just give it a little nudge, and then the entire thing cracks? I don't know.
All right. Hey, let's watch another TikTok. All right. How they really make chairs. Now, this is phenomenal because, the boring old version of me thinks like, what? You take a plank right here and a plank right here, and you give it 4 little legs like that, and that's your chair, right? Well, looks like we're about to find out how chairs are really birthed. All right, what it says, 1 second a chair.
How they really make chairs?
Oh, I will wait until the end. You don't have to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me once. I was going to wait till the end regardless. All right, get back to the video.
It's a balloon, not a chair. Oh.
Just when you think you have this world figured out, life throws a curveball in your face. This is just incredible. It's molded in not even real time, more like fast forward time. My goodness, that was so fast.
I will never get sick of these videos.
Me neither. Sister Sniper Wolf, you can put these TikToks on a conveyor belt that just leads straight into my gullet, because I could just watch and eat these videos right on up. Nom nom nom, yum yum.
Where they do anything without.
Yeah, what are these? Okay, so let's figure out what these items are. I don't know what they look like. They look like gel packs. You ever put those gel packs in your school lunch? I never did. Couldn't afford them. They looked way too pricey. But these look slightly similar. They're gel-like in their consistency. Just bags of goo. Something's going on here, and I don't really know what's what. And there seems to be some sort of flattening device. I would love to know. Just so you know, this TikTok comes from Lei Mangrong, and thank you for your contribution. I'm wondering at which faculty we're at right meow.
Aloe vera. The
aloe vera. Now there's something I never would have guessed. Aloe vera. What do you use aloe vera for? It's something that you digest, I think, for nutrition. And correct me if I'm wrong, gamers, but isn't that what you apply after a sunburn? Something like that. You get sunburn. You go oochie ouchie. I feel grouchy after a sunburn. What do you apply in your skin? Is that aloe vera? I think so. It's good. It's good for the burns.
aloe vera gel factories.
Yeah, it does appear to be in a factory setting of some sort. And look at that. You even see a little slide in the background down which they slide into the strange press. Are we squeezing it out? Let's see.
And you got all these like beefy aloe vera fillets.
Hold on, quiet 1 sec. So I'm just trying to figure out like what happens here. So the top presses them down, right? But for what benefit? Where does the goo go? Not the first time I've heard that.
I can't believe that came from
Okay, so it squishes it down.
plant.
Oh, okay. So then, and you remove the tray. So at some point, okay, all right. So as the Sniper Wolf pointed out, these do come from plants. Okay, so somehow raw taken from the plants down to this belt, squeezed onto some metal tray, and then you take the metal tray and pour it into some sort of man-made artificial packaging. I assume.
And they basically just like put it on this grate and then swoosh it down.
That's what I said. Yeah. So you smush it down, and then you carry it away on this tray, and then you have the aloe vera, and then you can put it wherever you want. I think I'm picking up what's being put down or smushed down. Pardon the pun.
Wham bam aloe vera gel, ma'am.
And there you go. Okay, that's it. That mystery solved. And that was a quickie. But I learned something today, and I hope you did. You did too, gamers. Let me know in the comments below if you learned something cool and neat and extra slick about aloe vera. We all love aloe vera. We love eating it. We love putting it on our burns. But I'm willing to bet, no offense, I'm willing to bet you never thought about where it came from. This guy with two thumbs certainly never did. So it's interesting to see. Gosh, let's watch some more TikToks.
How do they make a gate? Doesn't it?
A gate. How do they make a gate? I can tell you how they make a gate. It's a plank of wood, hammer, hammer, hammer. Another plank of wood, hammer, hammer, hammer. You do that 100 times. Then you get some, chicken wire, and you just kind of string it around, right? Well, let's see. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong.
They come pre-gated? No, it's like a one size fits.
What in the Sam Hill, pardon my French, are we looking at here? So, okay. It looks like, oh my goodness gracious, gamers, after the fence is made, or the gate is made, they carve out all of the excess gate / fence, excuse me, and you can shape it to whatever whim you fancy. I never, and in all my years on this planet, I never thought that that's how you shape the gate. And mayhaps this person is using a buzzsaw of some sort. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell this frame. It's a little too blurry. Let's enhance.
Saw, and then you got somebody to cut the gate.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, I've heard of check the gate. On a set. Never heard cut the gate. You know what I'm saying, gamers? Hey, I was just messing around. Let's see where this takes us.
To make it into a gate. This somehow does not seem very efficient.
Well, yeah, sure, but what I would have liked to have seen would be the creation of the gate itself. We're seeing the shaping of the gate. Now, is that like making the gate? I don't know. I feel like we're watching a small part in this multi-step process. You know what I'm saying? This would be like step 7 in the WikiHow of how to make a proper gate / fence. And I would have liked to see steps 1 through 6. Let me know in the comments below if you wanted to see steps 1 through 6 on how to make a gate / fence. Let me know, and I'll give your comment a little heart.
I feel like it's a lot of waste of wood.
Sure, but pain is beauty, beauty is pain. And sometimes you have to what's the saying? Break a few eggs to make an omelet. Maybe they reuse the wood. They repurpose the wood for some genuine use. We don't know if it's all going to waste. We simply don't. Maybe they use the rest of the wood to make a swing set. Who knows?